Taurus gentlemen, what's good in the hood? What's good, you guys? We should get up in there and see what messages come out for you, okay? You do not have to be a masculine energy to resonate with this message. Take the roles as they come, okay? Even though my intention is to directly connect with the masculine energy. Okay, this can play out in multiple different ways, but we're going to try to keep it as set as possible, you know. No deflection, okay? Promise? Pinky promise. No deflection, okay? Be real. Okay, spirits. Thank you for another opportunity to express gratitude here on this beautiful green planet. Who we calling? Okay, who is the lucky Taurus gentleman? Oh, you feeling risky, frisky, risky, risky, risky. I think there's a Caribbean song that sounds like that. Reggae song. I'm also picking up what like a crook in your neck or something like that. It's time to change your pillows or get a better pillow to lay your head on. Lay your head on my pillow. I'm hearing that. I'm also seeing like it's cold outside. Oh, wow. Did y'all throw the pillows on the floor? I'm seeing like throwing the pillows on the floor. You don't fucking need pillows. You need a flat surface. Fuck a pillow. It's like you need a flat surface. So maybe someone may be using your shoulder like a pillow. Maybe that's what I'm seeing here. And they're using your shoulder like a pillow, so you get a crook in your neck because your neck is leaning a certain type of way. Oh wow, I think I just had a premonition, or maybe this already happened. I don't know. I need to feel something. It's giving cuddles. It's giving snuggling. Okay, it's giving rendezvous. So who we calling? Taurus gentleman. Who is the lucky? Who's the lucky person? Ooh, we got the lovers. Okay, y'all got a love-hate relationship. Okay, I'm this is for someone to have a love-hate relationship with someone. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have a love-hate relationship. Okay. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio somewhere in your chart, but it's giving you have a love-hate relationship. And this love-hate relationship has made you more emotionally intelligent. Okay? Wiser. Emotionally stronger. You're not as sensitive. Alright. It seems like the connections that you tend to get with anyway, they're bad choices for you, or they're kind of like you're unsure on if you even want them. If that's you, like you know, it's giving me a lot of lovers. You've had a lot of lovers. You've had a lot of relationships, a lot of bad, you know, and maybe your desire for relationships that are spicy, you know what I'm saying? Relationships that are spontaneous has put you in situations where maybe it's not the best choice for a long-term connection, but man, does it get the job done? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing. It gets the job done. Okay. There's a meeting in my bed. In my bed. Oh, na, 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 na. Maybe this way people feel about you. Maybe sometimes connections feel this way about you because you're super detached or you're not trying to settle down or get serious. And so it's like you hurt them. Or they feel like it's not fair how much you give them love and then you don't want to take it to the next level. So it's giving heartbreaker. Heartbreaker, you got the best of me, but I just keep on coming back. Oh, why do you have to run your game on me? I should have known right from the start. You go and break my heart. So these are people that want you to give them your love. Victim. Damn, I can't save you. Bruh. Event. Uh-oh. Partner. I need to feel something. Friend. What? What? Hold on. It's a lot of people here. You got 3 doors. Some of y'all got 3 options, 3 choices. You got a roster. Okay. And then we have time. I'm working through my trauma so I can be whole for you. Okay. So time is significant for whatever reason, and it has something to do with delays and blockages. Okay. The delays and blockages is the reason why your soulmate is not ready to be with you yet, or you're not ready to be with your soulmate. Because again, we're speaking from a masculine point of view, so you have to be in your masculine energy. Okay. So there's going to be these connections are going to give you clues on how you're going to meet your soulmate, where you're going to meet them at, and through what means you're going to meet them in. So it's going to be at some type of event. It's giving me like a mutual professional setting. If it's not professional, it's I definitely get with network, this is professional, right? Through a mutual referral, a mutual client, a mutual friend. Okay, it seems like a friend may connect you to a mutual person that either provides services or helps in a certain area of life. And you aren't expecting something, like you're not expecting for that connection to be like, damn, this is going from friends to partners. Like I could see myself spending my life with this person or having them as a life partner. I could see doing this thing called life in some capacity with this person. And so it seems like someone is saying, hey, would you like to come to this networking event? Hey, would you like to do this? Or something like that. Or would you like to be a speaker? Would you like to be... It's an invitation. But it's a professional invitation for sure. Delivery. Hold on. So one thing's for sure, when love comes knocking, you are not going to want to answer the door. I procrastinated and I heard the door. Don't get me wrong. I saw. You're going to see it. Okay? At a venue, as a friend, whatever. You could be the friend. Okay? This is like, it goes from Um, like I see it, but I ain't really trying to rush it. I ain't really trying to rush this like that. Like, you tried to slow it down. You're gonna try to slow it down, or you already tried. You tried to friend zone something or slow it down exceptionally slow, for sure. And it kept knocking. It kept fucking knocking, didn't it? Love kept knocking at the door, and no matter how much you did not want to listen to it, it came. Okay. I mean, I thought to myself, I was like, how long should I let this down door? Maybe if I act like I don't hear it, they'll go away. That ain't how that work. Okay, that is not how that works. So we have comfortable and victim. Something about this connection as well. It's like you're gonna want to be sure first that whoever this person is can accept the good, the bad, and the ugly about you. So I see you letting them into your negative experiences or things that you can't fix or problems that you've had, disappointments that you've had. You just let them all in, and you don't hide from this person. This is how you're gonna know that this is the one, because you're gonna feel like you don't have to hide from this person. Letting them see what you struggle with and why you struggle with relationships or allowing yourself to be loved is really going to it's going to be the pivotal moment you trust this person with your deepest, darkest secrets. You're comfortable with this person, and you're comfortable with this person because they don't allow you to feel sorry for yourself at all. They kind of give you this tough love energy that doesn't allow you to block yourself, limit yourself, or make excuses for yourself. And I feel like they don't even have to tell you this. It's the way they're your friend, right? A friend gonna tell you the real tea, right? A friend gonna tell you the truth. They're not gonna lie to you. Yeah, everybody goes through trauma. So you had a big ego. Okay, very fucking big ego. And so it kind of just distorted your perception. I think like this started really young, where it's not enough space for your ego and this person's ego, and so you may have said, yeah, we would never work because I got a big ego, and this person, I have to be in control. I have to know it's gonna be like this or like that. But the reason why you desire so much control is because you weren't able to fix your family. Well, maybe you weren't able to fix your mom and dad's relationship growing up. Maybe you weren't able to fix your childhood and how you feel like it should have went. And then somewhere along the line, you develop this belief system that if whatever was the problems in that relationship, this is what it's like you came up with a special formula that guarantees a successful relationship. And come to find out, your formula lacked practicality. It lacked humility. It lacked something that you couldn't obtain just from observing failed relationships. It would have to be something you obtain from actually being in relationships and falling down. But because you wouldn't let yourself go there very often, you kind of had to hang out in the platonic realm for a very long time. Okay. So I love this for you with partner, because it's very specific. This tells me that your person has all the qualities and the traits that's necessary for your connection to be successful. So you got the ingredients in a person, like the quality, the traits, the qualities is perfect. And you feel like you both can be yourself in front of each other. This is how you're going to know this is it. It's going to bring up an opportunity to heal, an opportunity to confront situations, to take accountability, where this person won't allow you to deflect. You're gonna be like, yeah, that doesn't work, and you may laugh it off like, it's funny how you can clock me like that, but it's real. It's real. And for some of you, you may have that type of connection with a friend. Maybe it's just platonic. And then you're going to meet someone. So that platonic friend that you had, you spent time with that friend because that's the only way you will let someone get close to you. Because the universe needed you to be able to identify that same type of quality and traits in that friend. So when you meet your counterpart at the event, on the platform, whatever, you would be able to identify them. On an app, you'd be able to identify them because they will remind you. They're meant to remind you of a friend. They're meant to remind you of someone that you would never cross the line with. For some of y'all, and then for others of you, it's your actual friend. It's your actual associate, your actual business partnership or something like that. Confidant, you name it. So, y'all ready to get up in there? Okay, we finna get up in there because we giving clues to the riddle. As the great Chris Brown would say, it's time to get some clues to the riddle. Tell me about this event. All right, so you are getting out of the house more within the next 30 days. You're going to be getting out of the house more. Having like a one-on-one. I see you having a one-on-one session with someone. That's what I'm seeing here. Within the next 30 days or less than 30 days, you're going to have a one-on-one session. I'm telling you, it's in a community. An organization. This has been in the works for a minute. Okay, you got a secret crush on someone that you work with. And the person, either you work with this person or you guys are in the same community, neighborhood, community. Somebody else could be a neighbor, but it's giving me someone you either worked on a project with or someone that you've had to, because this is artist energy, inner child. See you opening up your heart chakra. Here, show me this emperor. I'm telling you, this is an online community. I'm telling you. I don't care if it's a dating app or something like that. It's saying that there are people that put together this platform, this app, this stream. Multiple people had a role. And okay, this is how we're going to design it. This is how we're going to do it. And it's an online thing in some type of online capacity. This could be also creating a website with services and prices and stuff like that. So the assistants helped out with this. People helped out with this. Coordination went into this. And I see this person wanting to get you out of the house and come over into your world, or you come over into their world. It's like a gesture here. This is romance. Yikes. Okay, so you're gonna get out of the house more and you're gonna meet someone. You're really gonna like this person. Y'all could really work together really, really well. And it seems like you're trying to keep it a secret. Who are you trying to keep it a secret from? It's like you don't want someone to like pop up on you, or you don't want somebody to know. And you're keeping it a secret. You're being very mysterious. You know what's coming over? Do y'all remember these two cards, the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles? I'm not sure if you saw the Divine Feminine reading, but those two cards, that combination came out. Well, it's the Taurus ladies, right? That combination came out. And then we have the Queen of Coins. The month of November is very significant. There's an apology here. This is like working together to get away from someone. This is like I'm working to, when I leave work, I'm going to go and spend time with a crush, a lover, and I'm sneaking away from someone that I have to deal with for the sake of money, finances, or like a business. This could also be like a boss or an employer. Maybe your employer or your boss or manager. Like, how do I get past that person? And so it's like you're trying to maybe ask someone on a date that you work with without other people picking up on it. Like, you want to ask someone out on a date or something like that in a more private setting. Like, someone has absolutely no idea that you are planning this. That's what I see. You're secretly planning this. But I do see, I see a Taurus or Capricorn energy. Could be another Cancer too, or Aries. Doesn't matter. Capricorn too. Not Capricorn. All fixed signs. Like Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo. Anyway, I see that person being able to tell that you are being very reserved and mysterious. Just like someone hitting you up saying, calling you out of nowhere. Hey, can you go downtown and go pick up a part? Because the toilet's broken. That's what I'm hearing. And you're like, yeah, no problem. And they're like, oh yeah, and I need this too. So they'll give you like a whole bunch of things to do. And it's like, what the fuck? Now all of a sudden, you need me to come and do this. And it's something about you not coming home right away, or you not coming to someone right away. They're going to test you. You have like a feminine energy that's going to test you to see if you're like lying. Yep. I'm telling you, this is, I got a hotel. I'm stuttering. I got a hotel book. I got a room book. This is nothing. Like, no one would ever have to know. Fuck it. I may even have a friend. Okay, a friend or someone like that, book it for me in their name, so that way it don't get back to someone else. I got connects. This is like you said, I got connects. Like, I could work around this shit. I know people too that do not mind putting a little hotel room in their name for me. And all I gotta do is they could just slide me the key. Okay, someone is like, I'm gonna have me a piece of this pie. Mm-hmm. Why is this in reverse? So there may be like a little like boundaries. I do feel like you're trying to keep one person completely separate from the other person. Like you don't want them to have to cross paths with each other. You know what I'm saying? If you can avoid that, if you can control the situation to make sure two people don't have to, like, you can have both, and y'all can make it. You can make it work. Flexibility is really showing up here with the Emperor in reverse. This is like you have the means, you have the finances, you have the ability to be able to abuse your power a little bit. So you can leave on your lunch break, or you can leave early, or you can rearrange your schedule. You can abuse your power a little bit where you can just have someone else do it. And it don't even have to be a problem. It won't even have to be a problem where your person either you're in a relationship with or you're involved with would even have to know. Okay. You won't even use your car. So for those of y'all where your spouse or your significant other, maybe they put air tags on your phone, or maybe they keep up with they got tracking devices on your stuff. You got to work around. I'll catch an Uber. I'll rent a vehicle. I'll have someone else rent that shit. Like you over here making like I know how to get what the fuck I want. I always get what I want. Taurus energy is like I always get what I want. I need to feel something. I need to see something for myself. Somebody got some healing energy on me. When it's 11:11, I need it. I know how to keep this person occupied. I know how to say I got a lot of work to do. Hell, you may be even like milking it a little bit, saying, you got the government trying to mess with your artistry. You know what I'm saying? Trying to mess with your money. And so this is why you got to go out there and like compromise your integrity for the world, because you at the mercy of the world. And then whoever you involved with, they like, I understand that. And it's like, so if I got to be out here and make something shake, I'm making something shake. But I feel like low key, it's like inspiration, Imagine being able to like play the game that way, have this one and that one, or just to be able to not finagle, but to kind of, the world's coming to an end, I don't really see you having to say anything. It's almost as if you don't have to really say anything because of your status with the Emperor in reverse, where without you having to lie at all, some like people assume, oh yeah, you probably have to do this because of that, and that's probably why they're trying to save for this and that. Like they come up with reasons as to why you may be doing whatever it is that you're doing, and why you're doing it this particular way. With the Six of Wands, you have some type of status. You have some type of gift with the Page of Cups, and that gift has an insatiable desire where you get inspirations and downloads, and you're a storyteller. Page of Cups is a storyteller. But you put your stories, you don't just walk around telling them, I got a story to tell you, No. you put it in a creative expression. You find something that you love. You have something that you love and you create it. It continues to inspire you. And I feel like there's this energy of like, this gives me, I need to feel something. Like, I'm not sure if y'all ever saw that video, but in the video, he's like alternating between two women. And if you pay attention, both women have a different energy signature, how they interact. And so like there's a moment where she like grabs his neck and then he kind of like, oh shit, you a little feisty. It's giving that type of energy. And the other person is kind of just more submissive. And so it's kind of a play on like Lilith and Eve a little bit, if y'all caught that. But you know, I just be talking, y'all. I'll just be digressing. But I feel like someone really gonna know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And it's art. It's telling a story. It's something that it resonates in such a different type of way. It's necessary. So when you let the necessary occur, magic happens. And I feel like this is a part of the magic happening. Yeah. There's a lot of passion here and a lot of practicality. Something is practical and something is passionate, inspiring. Something keeps you going. Ooh wee. Make sure that you don't get complacent. You know, someone stimulates your creativity. It's a stimulation happening here. I mean, on a regular. I need to feel something. Oh yeah. Yeah, you be in that Taurus gentlemen, y'all be in that spiritual realm heavy. Heavy. So it's giving me like a little bit of manipulation of the high priestess energy, like using it so where you don't ever have to have a failed record, you know, using it where you never have to, you know, you abuse your power a little bit. Yeah, oh yeah, I could use that like to make sure I never, like my success never ends. That's what this combination is. Using divination, using some type of occult knowledge to make sure my success is continuous, is immortality here. And so your daytime connection damn sure ain't gonna be nothing like your nighttime connection. And this is saying that I feel like there's some type of connection where it goes from it being platonic to where it's like a mutual agreement, like understanding. I need to feel something. I think that you're gonna have three main. I don't know why people act so like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening type of energy when, but they can watch movies all day where you see kings having multiple people. You see, well, you know, queens, you know how their life look like. Humanitarian, what is that? Humanitarian? Humanity? Yeah, like being a humanitarian shows you what the common thing was every lifetime. So even in past life energy, something feels natural to you because in the past life you were doing it this way. And this is how another reading is in. What is the odds? What is the odds? Not just the lovers coming out, but the lovers in reverse. Twice. It's like, you could never bring these two people around each other. Like, if they knew about it, they probably would not be okay with it. Maybe you have like a gold digger and you're like, oh, you'll never get my motherfucking money. But it's nice to know that, I'll go along with you. You'll never get my money. You'll never get me to like, you'll never be able to work me. But maybe you're not pushing them away. You're letting them just stick around. But you're not going to get rid of them either. Because at some point, you got to keep your Judas close to you. At least close enough to keep you informed, or keep, like, I feel like you use this other energy that's around you more frequently, like someone, like an informant. You use them like, okay, you observe their characters and it lets you know how your haters feel about you. You use this one as like as I wouldn't say a puppet, but you use this one like I was gonna say a terry cloth, but it's giving me like a doll, DOLL, right? And based off of how this person acts, they don't even know that they are that. It's giving me empath, right? Maybe they don't know that they are a compilation of what they consume the most of. And so when they act a certain type of way, you know where they've been, you know what they've been consuming, you know what they've been eating, you know if they've been watching Housewives of whatever all day and they mood be off, or if they've been getting advice from someone that was telling them, like, you're able to track back to every location they possibly went and got some type of game or advice from, and you let them, it's like you let them finish their thought. You don't interrupt them like, hey, I already know what the fuck you doing and they gonna work on me. You let them continue finishing their thought. You let them continue burping and belching. you let them eat, and he's like, are you done? Yeah. And then they's not done, and it's like you never let them know that you know that you know. You know what I'm saying? And so you like, so you use them like a taste tester, a spiritual taste tester, where they been. It lets you know what the temperature is like in the world. That's crazy work. The friends they keep, what they do, what they be talking about, they going around partying. You be knowing everything, but you keep them close. Because keeping them close helps you be like 10 steps ahead or some shit like that. Damn. It's like, thank you for that information. Because they take on the mannerisms of the people they spend the most time with. They're the closest to the fleshly world, and you need, it's like that's the purpose they serve. And you dress them nice, you keep them good. Like, I feel like you take care of them. You know, but that, they're sticking around because they're trying to get some type of inheritance or wealth off of you, but they'll never get it. I mean, but you ain't gonna tell them that. Okay, you've been emotionally detached from this person. Okay, now this other energy over here, this Queen of Wands energy, this is your headache. I feel like this is your headache. It's not like a headache in a bad way. It's like a headache where you want them, but you can't have them. Like, you want them, but you won't let yourself have them. Like, you have to be responsible when you indulge with this one. Because if you let them get on top of you, that's what I'm hearing. You feel like if you let them get on top of you, then the energy will flip and they will take your power. So you may find yourself like flipping this person over, or making sure you're on top or something like that. It's like, no, you not finna ride me. Hell no. Okay, that's what it's giving. It's like, oh hell no, you not finna, you not finna ride me like a rodeo. This is too funny. Okay, like you trying to tame this one. It's like this one is over here like a challenge. You're trying to tame this one, and so you may find yourself sometimes like you think about them like, oh, I missed this one, and then it's like, why the hell you ain't call me, or why the hell you didn't reach out to me? I try to wait long because I feel like you would kind of like disappear for a while and then reminisce and come back around. You trying to trigger this person. You trying to trigger this person that's seducing you. That's what I feel like you're doing. You're trying to trigger the person that you feel like, you're like, oh no, this person's trying to seduce me. They're trying to get me out of my pocket. They're trying to get me out my chair. You feel like this other person is like working on you spiritually. And you're like, yeah, no. Let me concentrate on work. You trying to keep it balanced. It's like I'm trying to keep it G. I'm trying to keep it function. How are you countersuiting this? This is interesting. How are you counters? Okay, I see what you do there. You little tricky bastard you. Okay, listen. So what this is saying is when you want to balance the scales with this Queen of Wands energy that you feel like is always seducing you or trying to seduce you to get you to like fold or something like that. What's that song? Come pick up your clothes. Yeah, I have it folded. Meet me at the door. You feel like they're trying to like, oh, you trying to tell me to come to your door. You trying to make me come to you. You think that's what's happening, right? And so for you to like keep your composure, you emotionally detach from this person, and then you do this like spell work where you withdraw and you manipulate the situation where you go cold. Yeah, it's like you go cold. And when you get in this overwhelmed, going cold energy, you project this out. And the person that you desire starts to feel bad for you. But it's a trick. It's a trick because you want this. You want this person to say, like, you want this person to surrender to you. You want to see if they have the capacity to feel. Because when you know someone has the capacity to feel, it makes you feel empowered. When they have the capacity to feel like, oh my God, I miss you. Why you don't call me? You know, when you in that type of vibe, when you get a person in that vibe, that gives you some type of reassurance that this person is in love with you. So you're trying to snatch their soul? Oh, you a savage, y'all. It's giving soul snatcher. You're trying to like, yeah, I want you. I don't think you want them mentally stuck on you and on some, no. You want the waterfall. Don't go chasing water. You want that holy trinity. You want that, yeah, you want to tame the beast. And so it's levels to it. Oh shit. I'm gonna drop my cards. Because saying because I'm over here explaining this shit. Okay, I get it. This some OG shit right here. This is not this is not no new millennial type of energy. This is God's work. this is when they say God and goddess energy, that's what this is. Yep. When it only opens at a certain time, right? No different than when it's ovulation season. But you don't gotta wait for ovulation season. You can invoke it at your will. Of course, you would have to abuse your power, right? And allow that to kind of like play out. But I feel like that's where you will manipulate. And so you're patiently waiting for someone to show signs of concern. Because you got this other one on check. They already are residual, okay? This energy over here is a little challenge. But the more it's a challenge, the more success you're experiencing, because you never actually acquire that person. Oh my God, your brain is impeccable. Listen, the more you let this energy here, it's like a fairy or an angel or someone that you just it's like you've created a figment of your imagination, and it's really out there in real life. Okay, you see this person in your dreams, you wander the spiritual realm with this person, and it's like I'm hearing a song. Oh, what is that? Holy Blindfold. Yes. Okay. So in Holy Blindfold, pretty much is like the whole video, his eyes are like blindfolded. And at the end, she disappears. And this same type of energy, and I'm not saying it's like one singular person, okay, because the Ace of Cups is big love, the Lover's card is big love, and so it's like this type of energy. You've met many, it's like you've met many people, but this type of energy is the hardest to acquire, attain, or get. Well, you've had some practice though. I really do feel like you've had some practice. You've healed some hearts. You be healing the world. I feel like that's what you're working on, projects, using your artistry, using your expression to heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. And so like playing with love, not in a bad way, but like playing with love and the conditions around it and how you really allow yourself to experience it is opening up parts within someone that they may struggle to work through. And I do feel like because this gives me, is it bad that I never make love? No, I never did it, but I sure know how to. I be a bad, I prove it to you. This is a bad girl. You know what I'm saying? And you want what's bad for you. You see what I'm saying? Truth be told, you entertain other stuff, but you want what's bad for you. You want a bad girl. You don't want no fucking good girl. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all can say, "Oh no, I don't. I want a good girl." I'm telling you right now, what you don't tell nobody is you desire a bad girl. The one that misbehaves. The one that The one you want first, but you go to last because your pride. That's the one you want. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the one that does it for you. And you know it. I feel like you know it. Um, but you can only have what's bad for you. Because only the person that's bad for you gonna really know the real you. That the other life you have is the side that is for public opinion. Because you can't run no game on someone that's just like you. You're just like me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then when a person letting you run game on them for so long, that gets boring too. It's like, fuck, why can't I just like block you for a little bit and I'll be back? I'll be back tomorrow in the morning. When I tell you someone is living rent free in your head, this is very secretive here. You're vulnerable. You get real vulnerable around this bad girl. Yep, you do. So I mean, you could live up in a house with a supposedly good person. That could be the person that you show the world on social media, but that ain't the one you want, baby. And you know that it just messes with your career when you try to be. Here's the thing: it messes with your career because bad girls don't want to be kept. You see what I'm saying? And with you're gonna want to keep them, and so you can enjoy the ride with them because it happens in seasons. When that person ain't in heat and they don't want you and they don't want to be bothered, they can ruin you. So you have to indulge responsibly, and I feel like you know that. It's like you know that, like, yeah, I gotta indulge responsibly. All right, you ain't trying to be touched right now. You know not to overstay your welcome. You gotta go before that part even happens, and that's what I feel like here. Because one person got the daytime and the other person got the nighttime. And it would just be really nice if people would just mind their business, right? And stop trying to like put titles on things and force people into these committed relationships of marriage and weddings and stuff. I feel like it feels good to be able to feel like someone turned the red light on, and before you even got there, you could feel it from afar at a distance across water. Like you would jump on a plane and get to that water. You cross the ocean for it. And it's like at a certain time the tide is low and there is a window of opportunity where that person won't fight you. It won't be the type of intimacy where it's to the death of you. It would be the kind where it's like, I've waited long for you. Longing begins to happen. And for that moment, neither one of you guys are thinking about what you did or didn't do and what they did or didn't do. And the only thing that remains is love. Love, intimacy, and then when they start, once this person starts to feel like you are feeling cocky, then it's like, oh hell no. Then they dismiss you. It's like, no, see, that's why we can't be together. Cause I think you steal this person's cocky. When they feel cocky, you make them feel like you steal their flame. And I do feel like to a degree you do steal their flame. You put out their fire. You put them to bed. When you say I'm gonna put you to bed, you mean it. And then you're able to go back to your daytime relationship and give the other side of you that isn't frustrated. Give the other side of you that is good. I'm back to myself, the person that I used to know. And then that's when your daytime relationship is able to say, now you're the person I married, or now you're the person I remember I met. And it's like, yeah, I am. I'm back. I had to go handle that right quick. It was teasing me. I had to go fix that situation. Y'all are a mess. Okay. Thank you for being such a gentleman. Okay, Taurus. I'm sending y'all lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. Until next time. Love you. Bye.